Welcome to Tiny Crimes. I'm Michael.
And I'm Lil J.
We're joined by our producer Dwayne in the booth, and today we're going to be covering the Cleveland torso murder.
Yeah, Michael, what is Cleveland torso murder?
This is a series of 12 unsolved murders that happened in the 30s in Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow.
7 men,
Yeah.
5 women.
Yeah.
All but 2 of them, Jane or John Doe's.
Wait, I don't understand. Jane Doe was one of them?
Case was never solved.
Oh.
The torso murderer always beheaded and dismembered his victims.
Oh, beheaded? Ugh. Michael, this is not pleasant.
It's a little grim.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have fun. I don't know, it's getting me down.
Elliot Ness was heavily involved in this case.
Who is Elliot Ness?
He was considered untouchable.
Well, you shouldn't touch people.
Nope.
Yeah, learned that. Yeah, I don't want to go to HR.
So there were 2 main suspects for the Cleveland torso murder.
Yeah, 2 suspects.
One was a guy named Frank Dolezal.
Okay, that sounds like a medicine. It got rid of my cramps. Dolezal. What's wrong, sweetie? My back. It hurts. Try Dolezal.
So he was posthumously exonerated.
Yeah.
The other main suspect was a gentleman named Francis Sweeney.
Oh, I like that name.
Yeah, I like the name Francis a lot.
Yeah, I like Francis. I like Sweeney. Sweeney's, it sounds fun. It's
Yeah.
like, Sweeney.
Yeah, Francis Sweeney.
It's like, hey, what do you want to do today? You want a Sweeney?
Like swing? Or
Yeah,
just
we could swing.
an activity like swinging?
Swinging. Yeah, no, I saw on TikTok there's like a whole adult swinging community, and I love to swing, as you know, like sitting there, wee.
I don't think that means
Yeah.
what you,
Oh, it's like a playground for adults.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Huh.
You might want to do a little more research about that.
I was looking for adult slide. They didn't have that.
Yeah, adults.
I mean, they do at water parks, but it's different. You get wet.
Oof.
Yeah. They said on adult swinging, you get wet.
Oof.
I don't get it. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. So Francis Sweeney,
Yeah.
was a veteran of World War I,
Oh, that's a long time ago.
a field surgeon.
I hate war. Yeah.
Yeah, a field surgeon
What's it good for?
who did a lot of
Nothing.
amputations in the field.
He amputated people.
He amputated
Why was he doing that?
arms and legs as a battle surgeon in World War I.
Well,
So-
people would get injured if you did that.
But they were already injured. He had to amputate an arm or a leg. Maybe there was a catastrophic injury that without the amputation they would die, so they had to amputate.
Yeah, I like the word catastrophic. That's a big word.
It is a big word.
Yeah, it's got the word cat in it. So Elliot Ness, he's an untouchable.
He is.
Yeah, I
And-
guess that means nobody can touch him. Like Hammer.
Ness was like the top cop in Cleveland.
Top Cop. That's a cool name.
Top cop.
Top Cop.
Top.
Top Cop.
He was top cop.
Top.
And part of why he couldn't investigate Sweeney was because his uncle was a congressman.
Sweeney's uncle.
Sweeney was politically connected
Oh,
and might have been a murderer.
so he was untouchable.
Kind of, yeah.
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 So it's like untouchable against untouchable.
Right. And so
That's a big battle.
they couldn't investigate
That's
him.
a big battle, but if they can't touch each other, it's not much going on.
Talking, lots of
Yeah,
talk.
oh, lots of smack talk. I like the word smack.
Yeah.
I do. 'Cause
Yeah.
It sounds like what it is. Smack.
Yep. Smack.
Smack.
Lots of smack talk.
Smack talk.
And so
Sorry.
that's all right. So let's see. A list of victims in the order of discovery.
Oh, okay.
Victim 1,
Victim 1.
Edward Andrassy.
All right. May you rest in peace.
Victim 2, John Doe 1.
John Doe 1.
Victim 3,
It's a weird name.
Florence Genevieve Polio.
Oh, that is a beautiful name. I'm sorry, Florence, that died, but it's a beautiful name.
John Doe 2,
Oh, So John Doe 1 and John Doe 2.
And next, John Doe 3,
John Doe 3. Wow.
John Doe 4.
John Doe 4. Was this a home invasion? Like, did they just get the whole family? That's
Jane
their brothers?
Doe
Jane Doe.
1.
Oh, Michael, this is sad. An entire family slaughtered.
When they can't identify a victim in a crime, they're referred to as John Doe if they're male and Jane Doe if they're female.
John Doe, it sounds like Hondo. So who did these brutal murders?
Well, they don't really know. There were only two.
Michael,
There were
they don't know?
There were only two suspects. One of which died in prison after being exonerated,
Okay.
and then the second one, Francis Sweeney,
Oh, yeah, Mr. Sweeney.
maintained his innocence until his death. But after he committed himself to a sanitarium,
Yeah.
all the murders stopped. It's likely it was probably
This
Francis
is the guy with
Sweeney.
the fancy name.
Yep. Whose
Do you think
uncle,
they called him Frank Sweeney?
Big Frank?
Big Frank, I like that.
I do
It
too.
sounds like a hot dog. It does. I love hot dogs. I love meat. Meat and buns. Put a little mustard, ketchup, relish. Do you like relish?
I don't. No, I find relish disgusting. I also find ketchup disgusting.
I feel like the sash looks like ketchup on my tunic.
If I'm going to have a hot dog, I'm going to want bun,
Bun.
hot dog,
Yeah.
mustard,
Mustard seed.
a mustard.
Kind of like a little squirt. Yeah. That's actually what they called me when I was little.
Little squirt.
Little squirt.
Yep.
Yep. And at some point, I asked everybody to start calling me something a little more mature. So I started going by Lil J.
Yeah. And you, I know your childhood, you had a,
I don't remember much.
well, I know that your father wasn't present.
Yeah, my dad was kind of elusive. But, I know he did his best. Just like, the Cleveland torso murderer did his best.
Cut 12 people in half.
He did a good job. I feel like maybe we shouldn't say that. I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Well, he decapitated 12 people.
I mean, that is a lot of hard work. Right? I think about when I try to do any kind of, I do a lot of carpentry, and when I'm sawing, I get tired. I get fatigued. I'm going to have to sit down.
Well, I don't think it would be easy to cut somebody's head off. Especially in the 30s, you don't have
technology.
you don't have
for it.
power tools.
But today, you got the kind of tools to just take it in a second.
Well, if you gave me even a battery-operated reciprocal saw right now with a fresh blade,
Oh,
I could probably cut a head off in a minute.
wow. That's a good turnaround. And you put that on an application, you're going to get hired,
Yeah, it'd be-
depending on the job.
but with a manual saw,
Yeah, they didn't have electric saws back then, right?
yeah, you'd have to do it with just like a medical bone saw, I would think.
That's how I would do it.
It's a lot of sawing.
It is a lot of sawing. You're going to get some big guns, though.
And it's
So that's how they catch them. Who has the big guns?
who has the biggest biceps?
Yeah, Sweeney, all the way.
Yeah, Big Frank.
Have you seen a picture of him?
I haven't.
Check out his biceps.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Elliot Ness solved the crime?
No, not really. What he did is he burned down the hobo shanty town.
Hobo.
Yep, Michael.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's like, or like, the guys.
I think we had.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So what Elliot Ness did
Yeah.
was went and set fire to the unhoused shanty town.
What is the relationship between burning a tent village and solving a crime?
Right. Because the village was the location of so many of the murders, he thought that he could drive the murderer out.
Let's get rid of the town and no more murders.
And you have to remember at this time also these tents.
It's not flame retarded.
Right.
Are we allowed to say that anymore?
I think we can still say flame retardant in the context.
Retarded.
I wouldn't say it a lot.
Flame retarded.
I would. Nope.
No. Retardant.
ANT is important.
A-N-T. All right.
Ant.
Not retarded.
No, you can't say. Nope.
All right. Flame R word.
Nope.
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 Okay. Sorry. All right.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah. So what is a shanty?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it well, I'm trying to think like a to shant, not to shant.
Are you thinking of shart?
Shart. That's the word.
Shart?
The good thing about shart for me, I'm wearing my tunic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any kind of underwear, enclosure or something like that. It's going to keep that shart in. So you shart, it's like passing gas, but it goes right to the ground. Yeah,
I mean, I guess that's one of the big upsides of wearing a tunic.
yeah, it's one of them. You don't want to be behind me.
Mm-hmm.
At least you want to be wearing sandals if you're walking behind me. I don't look back. I kind of scurry. You know, I'm just going to move quick. Maybe lift up my tunic a little bit, make sure it doesn't drag. It might be a mile or two before you get to the river, so you don't want to get that stuff on your tunic. Anyway, shanty.
Shanty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So they burned the shanty down.
Yep.
That's why he's untouchable.
he was actually really criticized at the time for doing it. You know, he died when he was only 54.
Well, better than dying in your 30s.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, 54. He died.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a
Not
shame.
too untouchable.
No, apparently not. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Maybe touching helps you get the bacteria you need so you live longer.
Maybe
Yeah. He's like a boy in a bubble.
the Bubble Boy.
Well, he's like a bubble boy because nobody touched him. You remember that movie with John Travolta? He was in a bubble
I'm familiar with the movie.
and nobody could touch him. He was untouchable. Nobody could hug him.
Did he have some kind of autoimmune deficiency?
I don't know. They didn't say. He was just in a bubble.
What happened to him at the end? Did he die?
I think people rushed the bubble.
What?
Yeah, they went in there and killed him.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't see the movie.
You know, what I'm going to do right now on Wikipedia is just look up Boy in the Bubble.
Boy, the bubble, bubble boy.
Oh, there's a real...
Yeah, based on a real true story. That's a true crime. Putting a boy in a bubble.
His name was David Vetter.
David Vetter. I like that.
He
Eddie's brother.
he was a prominent sufferer of severe combined immunodeficiency.
Better known as cedar fever. I have cedar fever. You probably hear my sniff.
I don't think that's the same thing as severe combined
Well,
immunodeficiency.
Maybe not, because I don't have to have a bubble. So, I was thinking maybe we should recap what we learned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the killer, he's not a torso.
No.
Yeah. We think it was Big Frank, not Little Frank, the medicine.
Correct.
Yeah, because Little Frank, the medicine, they kind of exonerated him, not guilty.
Right.
Bam. Right?
Right.
Yeah. But he died in prison. And then Francis, Big Frank, he went into a sanitarium. That's like a zoo. And the murder stopped. So we're making the assumption.
Right. The general assumption is that he was guilty because
Yeah.
once he was committed, that was the end of the murders.
But mainly because of the big guns.
Right. His biceps.
Yeah. I call them guns.
I don't know if that is enough to convict someone
Yeah, I wouldn't want me convicted for that.
of your big. Let me see your big guns.
All
What
right,
you got?
You want to see it?
Yeah, what you got?
All right, I'm not really making a muscle yet, but you can see it
Let's.
right there.
Have you been working out?
Yeah, I work out a little bit. I move stuff around my apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm still working on that camper. So sometimes I got to lift stuff in and out of the camper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to make a little tiny house.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. For me, it's spacious. I can make a didgeridoo sound. You ready?
Let's hear it. It's pretty good.
Right? Michael.
Yeah.
No, I guess Dwayne's out the door.
Is he gone?
Yeah. Do you know how to turn off all this equipment?
I have no idea.
Maybe down here. Wait, what is this here? All right, can you hear? Tell me what happens when I pull this.
Gotcha.
Boy, bubble, bubble boy.
We'd like to encourage you, if you've enjoyed the show, to like, subscribe, and maybe share with your friends.
Oh, Michael, that is such a soothing voice.
Wasn't it?
It was like super good.
It's like ASMR.
It is. I would listen to that a lot.
If you've enjoyed the show, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Let me see if I can try.
Okay,
that.
you try.
All right. If you enjoyed the show, like and subscribe and share. That's the best I can do.
That was
Michael.
good.
Thank you.
It was good.
It was soft and gentle, right?
It was soft and gentle.